MacBook, and I don't know how to do a MacBook. Let's take a look here. As we've got to start, I'll come back to the comments here in 1 second. The San Francisco Dragon Warriors underway here in the Senior A Standard Boat 2K. We are starting this race almost 10 minutes early. JDBC Flash going off second. They will be in pursuit of the San Francisco Dragon Warriors. The Lone Star Dragons laying back as Boat 4 drifts past them, but it's number 3 that's going to go next. Here come the Lone Star Dragons. Getting underway and rolling towards that start line for the final time this weekend. And then South Breeze with sometimes steerer, but now drummer Matthew Au up on the drummer seat will get rolling as their 40-plus crew sets off in pursuit of the Lone Star Dragons. From our comments, PDBC fan says, "Don't yield." Daniel cheers for the Wharf Rats. Reminder that Henry was sitting in 3 left on that boat. McKay says, "Great job to United East." Go Sandy, go San Francisco Dragon Warriors. Paddle, 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 she says. Catch22 fan says, "Great job, Catch22." DCDBC gets congratulations from Jake. See you all in New York City. Good job, team, says Catch22. Shandani says, "What a weekend." Mom Prit says, "So proud of PDBC team. Brandon, we love you." Mom, Dad, Sissy, and family. Shandani says, "Catch22, go enjoy." OSD fan number 1 says, "Go out of sight, Dragons." And go out of sight, Dragons, we love you. So those were some comments from the prior race that came in while we were in our break. We'll go to the current race right now. All 4 crews in the Senior A Mixed heading for that far corner, their first turn. I don't think we're going to have a lot of rubbing and racing in this one, but you just never know. Of course, I caught poor Dave while he was taking a drink. I'll give him a minute to swallow. Yeah, he's like, "Whoa, who, me?" But we are sitting here basically watching as the crews come together. Great drone shot overhead on the live stream. Watching how these boats fan out.
And we just hit that 50-meter mark for Boat 1 in San Francisco Dragon Warriors. Their turn, number 1 of 3.
We're not going to have any overlap in the first corner, although the distance has shrunk quite a bit as JDBC Flash closes down on the San Francisco Dragon Warriors. Lone Star Dragons and South Breeze respectively closing the gaps to one another, but so far it's Grupo Compatico, everybody following everybody else, playing nicely.
Like ants on a log.
Do they play nicely? I don't speak Ant. I really don't know. My only experience is Ant-Man, which is extremely limited and probably not based in reality.
No, definitely not.
Great overhead shot here. So they're going 2 by 2. It's more like Noah's Ark here as JDBC Flash closes down on the San Francisco Dragon Warriors as the Lone Star Dragons get closed in on by South Breeze. Nice that all 4 crews fit into one shot. Oh, please, go ahead.
I was just about to say, it looks like JDBC Flash is taking that inner lane. They want to take that first place spot.
They do. You want to get past that crew, and it's their right. If you can get on the inside, the crew in front of you has to give you 3 meters off of the center lane line. There's an inside barrier that you're not allowed to go inside of on the course until the final leg. So right now, they are going to try and run that inside line, but here's that great following shot from pretty much just above boat level. They've still got some work to do. They are not yet there. They're just about a boat length shy behind, and their steerer is putting them right on the tail. You can either go to the left or the right and try and ride on those waves, but right now they are actually using that aft wake to try and drift up, almost like drafting on a bike. They're going to tuck in behind, get on that bump, and surf up. Now it's going to be a question. Do you call a 20 and then commit to the left to make the pass? They've got about 150 meters before they get to the line. It's going to take something extraordinary for them to get in there before they get to this next commit buoy, but we'll find out.
I think South Breeze is starting to make that same call.
South
on Lone Star Dragons.
Yep. South Breeze has cut to the inside of Lone Star Dragons, and they might actually be the first crew to make that pass because they have got position on Lone Star. There's Matthew looking back, and you can see as soon as the Dragon head is next to the steerer, the position is theirs. But at the front of affairs, JDBC Flash is going to have to back it down and follow the San Francisco Dragon Warriors around the corner.
Turn number 2 coming up.
San Francisco takes the line that they are allowed to. It is their corner to have.
Let's see whether or not Flash can maintain theirs.
JDBC Flash taking a longer carve. They're actually taking the long line. It's almost like JDBC Flash almost delaying their entry because, look, The San Francisco Dragon Warriors go a little bit wide. They're going to just follow them around. In the same corner, the Lone Star Dragons have yielded, and South Breeze has got position. They're going to make the pass and start to close down the gap to the two crews ahead of them. JDBC Flash now will have another straightaway to try and call it up and a 20 and get past the San Francisco Dragon Warriors, who have done a good job to defend. They've done it clean.
1,000 meters down, 1,000 to go.
Yep. Corners don't count in the 2K, right? I mean, they count for the distance, but it's truly, if you think about it, 2,000 is only the 4 straightaways. The corners add what, another 200 each, give or take? Yep. That's why the times aren't necessarily the same as you'd get for 4 500s. You've got the corners, which you've got to get through.
You could always check because the finish line isn't necessarily in the start bin either. So you have an extra 50 to 70 meters before you even actually start.
I'm not even counting that, yeah. We know where the start line is. If we didn't, it would be really weird.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you starting? Somewhere over there? I don't know. That's like when you do the race in Puerto Rico. Who's the finish line judge? Judge?
I haven't been yet.
Oh my God, no, it's basically nothing against Puerto Rican race, but it's basically, what photo finish camera are you using? Like, oh, we got Chuck. He's on the dock with a cell phone. That's your camera? Ah, come on, it's fun. Okay, sounds good to me. It's a vibe, not really a race. That's the thing about the Puerto Rico Festival. You go there, you have fun, it's warm, then you come home. JDBC Flash now getting position on the San Francisco Dragon Warriors, and you can see it on that great shot. When we get to the next corner, the San Francisco Dragon Warriors are going to have to yield.
Let's see if Flash can maintain that. If they lose it, then it really takes away that last 500 meters. It sucks.
They're not going to lose it. And it does suck, but they are definitely not going to lose it as they are completing the pass on the live stream.
Hey, we never know.
Well, look at how the side wakes are coming together.
Oh, yeah.
When we practice in Philly, sometimes we'll have 2 boats, and when those 2 waves are coming together and you are paddling, you've got to basically watch your entry, and I'll yell out as the stroke, watch the wave, because suddenly you're getting 6 inches more water. And take a look at how fast the San Francisco Dragon Warriors, once they get off that wave, go backwards. Yep, that is the thing. Passes don't happen quickly, but when they do, they're usually final. San Francisco Dragon Warriors now will follow JDBC Flash into the corner. The South Breeze crew has already passed the Lone Star Dragon, so I think unless South Breeze does something exceptional, we've probably seen our only passes for the day, but we'll find out. JDBC Flash now making their way around the corner. They're going to get a good look at the tower in their last 500 meters of racing this weekend. The San Francisco Dragon Warriors making room for South Breeze, because South Breeze has closed up faster than I thought they would. I think when the Dragon Warriors came off the wave, they went backwards and are now in the clutches of South Breeze. The Lone Star Dragons are living up to their name. They are the lone boat now looking up at the rest of the field. They are still going to get the berth.
South Breeze taking that inner course.
Now you can go anywhere you want, right?
Absolutely.
Last leg. So Matthew is drumming, but he's also, as one who knows how to steer, is going to tell his helm exactly where he wants them to go.
Let's see how they'll take it.
I would say straight, because if they turn left or right, that's really going to be a bummer. Coming up towards that 200-meter start line, South Breeze is on the inside. The Dragon Warriors of San Francisco on the outside towards the beach. JDBC Flash out in front, their drummer looking back, telling their crew, they are closing. They are closing. What do you want to do about it? The only thing they can do is go faster, which, of course, we're racing. That's kind of what the goal is. Great shot here, looking towards the crowd that's still on the beach. All their teammates watching them come along, and an ISO shot of JDBC Flash. You can definitely tell the winds have picked up a bit. Look at how the shirt on that steerer is just fluffing in the breeze. Making their way down the last 100 meters for JDBC Flash. The Senior A division, the 2,000 meter. It will lock up a bit. It is theirs to decline. All 4 of these crews are going to earn berths. Top 5 would go. We had 4 in the division.
Making it look easy.
Very
Flash.
smooth. JDBC Flash. They are across the line. And South Breeze, starting 4th, will finish 2nd on the water. Matthew bringing that crew home says he loves to drum when he gets the opportunity. And he takes the Senior A crew across the line. There are the San Francisco Dragon Warriors rounding out their berth. And then who's the black sheep for the last time this weekend? They're the black sheep, the Lone Star Dragons, a crew made up of paddlers from Austin, Houston, and Dallas. Find their way across the line and round out their Senior A standard boat 2,000 meter here and get the job done. We will wait on unofficial times coming up here.
Second to last race of the day. How are we feeling?
I feel great because I stopped racing like 5 hours ago. How are you doing?
Antsy. I'm ready for this day to be over, but not for the reason.
One more race to go. Hold on, my friend. Here are the unofficial results here. South Breeze at a time of 9:08.53. JDBC Flash second at a time of 9:24.66. The Lone Star Dragons at a time of 9:40.63. And the San Francisco